This one's going to be a fun. We got a SEC, big time SEC matchup. Number 22, Auburn. They're heading to Norman, Oklahoma, of course, to take on the number 11 ranked Oklahoma Sooners, 3:30 p.m. on ABC. Spread is OU by 6.5. This is Jackson Arnold's return to OU. Obviously, things didn't work out there for him. Maybe it was a fit issue. Yeah, he just didn't play well. The only game I ever remember him playing well in at Oklahoma was against Alabama when they won that game last year. We've talked about that countless times. This is going to be a big game for him, homecoming. He wants to get a win over his, old team. And the other star to watch out for, John freaking Mateer is an absolute dog. He was doubted when they brought him in. A lot of people, they didn't have him very high in the SEC preseason, SEC quarterback rankings because, oh, well, he hasn't really, he's played, lesser competition at Washington State, of course. But no, this dude is an absolute dog. He has ran all over teams. He throws all over teams. He played extremely well against Michigan. He can escape the pocket extremely well. He loves to run. He loves to use his legs. And he's just a physical player. Like, I just haven't seen, like, a physical quarterback like John Mateer in a long time. Like, he's just willing to put his body on the line in big games and make a play. Heading back to Jackson Arnold. So when you think about Jackson Arnold and what he's good at, what does he get at? He loves to run the ball. And this isn't like a Gunnar Stockton situation where we were like, he would rather run the ball than throw because he's inexperienced. And if his wide receiver one is not open, he's just going to take off. No, this is a guy whose play style is to run. He is a running quarterback. This is what he does. Something that they're not going to be able to do when you look at where they throw the ball. Auburn likes to throw screens a lot. It's kind of a Mike Bobo Georgia offense, but they like to throw a lot of screens out to the right and left, a lot of check downs. You're not going to be able to do that against this Oklahoma defense. Arnold is going to have to throw the ball downfield. Now, he's shown that he can do it. He can throw the ball, but he's going to have to throw the ball downfield multiple times in order to get his team in the win column on this game. Oklahoma, that's the biggest thing they have going for them is John Mateer and their defense. Their defense is playing lights out this year. John Mateer is playing extremely well. Had a couple issues with some turnovers against Michigan. If they can clean those things up, they'll be looking good. If Auburn can get Jackson Arnold to throw the ball downfield, and they've got good receivers. He's got wide receivers who will go to battle for him. Cam Coleman and Eric Singleton Jr. These are guys that are going to go make a play. Arnold has got to trust his guys that they're going to get down there and make a play. Oklahoma, just trust their defense. Just do what they're good at, man. Like, I'm not a big Oklahoma fan, but I am a big fan more and more every week of John Mateer and the way that he plays in his play style. And this is not my pick, but even if Oklahoma were to come out in a loss, I would still say that John Mateer is a dog. Auburn's just a good team. And I will say this, Auburn is a way better team than I thought. So keys to the game are those, and another one too, is that against the biggest team that we've seen Auburn play so far is Baylor. They could not stop the pass. That's something their defense is going to have to clamp down on is the Oklahoma receivers. You got guys like Deion Burks. They're going to get open. They're going to play physically. You've got to make sure that you clamp those guys down and get turnovers. Win the turnover battle, right? So if I had to grade, I'd say that I would give the offensive edge to Oklahoma. I give the defensive edge to Oklahoma, and I would give the special teams edge actually to Auburn. They run a lot of punts back. They do things really well on special teams. But I'm going to go with Oklahoma to win this game in Norman. I think Auburn is a much better team than anticipated this year. I said I did not trust Hugh Freeze that much. However, they are a better team than expected. So even still, Oklahoma, they're also a better team than I expected. I know that's surprising to some people. I just didn't expect them to be that good. But John Mateer is an absolute dog. I would say that I was wrong. Give me the freaking Sooners this Saturday.
Yeah, these are two teams who have been really exciting and fun to watch. But really, all my confidence is in Oklahoma for this game. And really for the season, I really like Oklahoma. I like how the offense is looking. And, with that, Brent Venables is able to, put his focus on the defense and put his, you know, brain into the defense, which was struggling because everybody had to focus on the offense last season. So now that, they have the defense and a competent offense, um, I really like Oklahoma. And mind you, their offense has been really good without Jaden Ott. Like Jaden Ott has been non-existent. So that's just impressive to me. Give me Oklahoma.
Yeah, this one's in Norman. Oklahoma just grinded out a huge win against Bryce Underwood, Trader, and the Michigan Wolverines a few weeks ago, and Auburn, had a big win against Baylor earlier in the season. I'm also going to take the Sooners. Give me a TBD triple pick. I think I like Oklahoma to cover. I think it could come down to a fairly defensive matchup, but the way Oklahoma's defense is played, John Mateer and the offense, I like Oklahoma. I think I like them to cover. I think the Sooners get it done Saturday afternoon in Norman. It's in my opinion kind of a no brainer.